So a couple days ago, I was fixing some of my builds, and suddenly I decided to start reading every single item's descriptions again. And one item got my attention specifically: Blood Wings. For the longest time, this item has been quite neglected and excluded from most of the mage's builds, and for a good reason. This item was too costly, and its ability and stats were pretty mediocre. But in one of the recent updates, they added this new effect, plus 30 movement speed while the shield is active. At first glance, it might not seem like a big deal, but for a lot of mages, especially those who don't have a dash skill, this is absolutely massive. Now I'm including this item in a lot of my mages builds. I personally think that Amo is one of those heroes that will benefit a lot from these new Blood Wings. He will now be able to reach his targets a lot quicker and be able to retreat as quickly. Another few other mages that I think will benefit a lot from these new Blood Wings are Veil, Kadita, and Chang'e. By the way, I forgot to mention that he also got another huge buff. Before, it would take 30 seconds to regenerate the shield, but now it only takes 20 seconds. That's nuts. The opponents gank our EXP lane first, but usually getting a successful gank in the gold lane will be a lot more beneficial in the long term. The reasoning for ganking the marksman first is because in most cases, marksmen get a huge power spike when they get their core items, so you want to delay the opponent's marksman farm as much as possible, while helping your team's marksman farm as quickly as possible. My ult is still on cooldown after that previous gank, so I gotta play a bit more conservative. This is gonna be very tricky. I gotta make a tactical retreat and wait for my ult, but I also want to make sure to last hit the turtle with Retribution. Natalia might become a big problem if she gets pretty fed quite early in the game.
Above the rest, that's where we Paxley's deserve.
Chang'e doing what she does best, stealing the opponent's buffs.
Sentiment will only color my judgment.
They're getting quite scary. I'm gonna wait until my allies get closer before engaging her, because at this point I cannot take her down on my own yet.
My goal is to break the curse upon my family. I'm your guide to the underworld.
I must be blind. I only saw the exclamation mark and didn't see Natalia's silhouette.
Shadow.
Not sure where the Freya was, or else I would have gone for their mage as well. Retribution and ult are both on cooldown. We gotta take this fight slow.
true to their word.
Gonna try to gank their marksman again.
But I do feel like illusion.
I saw their jungler coming this way. Pursuing any longer will not be the smartest idea.
Axes are always true to their I'm your guide to the other.
When I saw Chango in the mid lane, it reminded me that she will most likely go for my buff again. I totally underestimated her damage. I thought she was gonna try to prioritize the buff, so my eyes were a bit more focused on his HP. But by the time I looked at my own HP, it was too late. Anyway, if I didn't die here, the match would have been just too easy, so unconsciously I did the right thing. Smiley face.
The weight.
Aemon is one of those heroes that you just want to quickly get in and out of the team fight. Just unleash the full combo, get the kill, and then make a tactical retreat until there's a good opening to re-engage. Natalia is starting to hunt for my nuts. At this point of the game, she can definitely kill me if she catches me off guard. I saw their jungler going for her blue buff, and their fighter was in the bottom lane. We can take the lore really fast with the help of our marksman. Natalia could have easily just kept running, but I guess she couldn't resist the temptation. Natalia is respawning. I thought there was a chance she might convert this bush to activate her passive. It was a 50-50 chance. Forget about the glowing wand. Bloodwing is way more helpful in this matchup. I will try to anticipate Natalia's movement again.
Bright future in Gushan.
I guess she learned her lesson.
People regard me as this powerful shadow.
Clear up lane.
Unlike my previous match, this Lolita has a good game sense. She is following on her marksman to make sure Natalia doesn't get a free kill.
People regard me as this powerful shadow.
Ally has slain Ornn.
Above the rest.
Yup, this Lolita definitely knows what she's doing. Next, I really want to try Bloodwings with Chang'e, Veil and Kadita. I think the movement speed and the extra shield is gonna be a massive upgrade for these meshes. Anyway, that's all for this gameplay. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget. See ya.